Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Slay the Princess, where we had slain the princess, and then got slain by the princess, and then stuff. So, now we're here, we're back with the princess, but this place is covered in vines, and by crikey, it looks dangerous. Let's continue.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess.
Yes, there she is.
Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yep, that's the pristine blade, alright.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Are you here to watch me suffer?
No.
Are you here to laugh?
No. Oh, hello. What's going on? Yeah, I'm here to laugh. No, I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. Yeah. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the... No, I'm not here to... Yeah.
I want to trust you.
Uh-huh.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Yeah.
But you're hiding something, aren't
Am
you?
I? Really? What?
Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
No. You don't have to be helping somebody else, to yourself to be helping somebody else. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke a cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. Turn and leave. No. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Turn and leave. Fine. If you're going to be like that, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Okay, so there's loads of turn to leaves. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Right.
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Right. What action have you got in mind, Smitten? You're not the only one. Yeah, well, okay. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle. Oh no, that's not the reach for the blade one. Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything, or that counts as action. Do it. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Uh-huh. Don't let me down, narrator. Don't you kill her.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
I bet.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Great!
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
How unpleasant.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Does she trust us?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but...
Yeah, she did stab us.
I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Really?
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Yeah.
Or, hear me out.
Nope, the opportunist again.
Slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Okay,
That
the
sounds
opportunist
like a
is
splendid
horrible.
idea. You should listen to him.
Ah.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
Okay.
It's 2 against 1.
It is.
It's 2 against 2. You
Right.
don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Why should he count?
Because he's clearly not one of us.
No, he isn't.
That doesn't matter.
It's true.
He's been with us the whole time. He
No, he
get a
hasn't.
say.
I don't agree. I think that he's like only in the world that he is present in when we go to that world. So I don't think he is with us every time at all.
So, did you mean it? Or was
What?
I a fool to hand my life to you?
You'll see now. Slay the princess. No, I wanted my blade back. Cut her free. There we go.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Yes.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Yeah, he can. He's an
I
opportunist.
can do whatever I want. And I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action.
Oh,
Let's
right.
free this princess.
What's betting he's going to tell us that we shouldn't have done that
Everyone deserves
afterwards?
a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry.
Ah,
we
but
are
such an itchy
all
nose.
united by our passion.
Uh-huh. Just a second. Right, go on then.
That's right.
Do the thing.
What he said.
Yeah. What he's
We've already
whatever.
given
What?
him a
I don't
chance
know.
at
I wasn't
redemption.
listening. Yeah. Redemption. Yeah. That's
And
what?
who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Really?
So I want to help you all free her.
That's what we're doing.
And I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Ah.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
Yeah, she's got more feeling now, hasn't she? Which is
She
interesting.
flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Well, considering
going to do
what
that,
you
are
do.
you?
What?
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Don't you dare, narrator. I know what you're like.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Ah, opportunist.
The
She's
princess
free.
falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
That's okay.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yes, I did indeed.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Well, you know, I'm here to save her, not to harass her. Of course I did. I just really hate the people who put you here. Remain silent. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Hooray!
You should have kissed her, you fool.
I'm not
It
here
was
to
the
harass her,
perfect
smitten.
moment.
Yeah, stuff off.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Yeah, I had a feeling they might.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than
Right.
our blade.
As I said previously in other episodes, I think that a lot of this is based on belief. So,
We could
I
do
think
those
that
other
if
vines
we
just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few
just
scrapes.
go for it, we might be able to.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
I think this is going to go horribly
A
wrong,
few
isn't
pointy
it?
sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Oh yeah, you're meant to destroy the world. Ah, cut into the thorns. Step into the thorns. Now then. Step into the thorns or cut into the thorns. Is this another trick? Is she going to trick us into dying horribly from thorns? Belief, right? Belief. Let's try some believing. This is probably going to kill us.
As you step into the
look.
thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Take that, narrator.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle.
Hooray!
This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
No, narrator.
What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Your world ends.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn an innocent like her to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Okay.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Good. Let's
We've
ignore the
already
last
made
chance
our
and
decision.
go. Yes.
We're finally leaving here together.
We are.
And all we had to do was trust each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally could.
Hooray! Okay. Step to your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day.
Excellent.
Irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now?
Well, you're going to be sucked into a weird monster of versions of you. But me, I get to go and slay another princess. I mean, save another princess.
Why is it so cold?
Bye. Sorry about that. Absorbed. But what's the amalgam of princesses going to be like now, eh? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
You know where
Should
she
we
went.
try and find her?
No. It's done now. What can we
There's
do?
that mirror again.
Yeah.
Why is it here? Why now?
Why? Because... of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yeah.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
No, we don't need to preen.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Sorry, opportunist. It's not the end. Whatever on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
We're gathering other versions of ourselves as well, aren't we? So...
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Yes, she will.
Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. Great. You approach the mirror. This is indeed correct. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, look. I've got, like... You're withered. Why am I withered? I grew last time. Why am I withered this time? That's curious. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Yes. Alright. There she is. You are at the cabin. No, I'm not. Okay, approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Right.
A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in
Yes.
directions that my attention can bear to hold.
Okay.
To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Right. Okay.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. I don't know. How can you stand to be a contradiction? No. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Explore. What do you think of the vessel? No. You know that's at the end of this, when... I'm not going to kill her. Do you know what happened to the world we leave behind? That's a good question.
My perspectives are shadowed.
Okay.
You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
Right.
The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths,
Okay.
and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Right.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
When our work is done. How many princesses am I adding to your weirdness? What? No, don't want that one. Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts,
Ah,
but I have no preferences to burden you with.
okay.
Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Right. Okay. What options do we have over here? I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? No. Destroy your body. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yes, you will. Everything oh, that sounds like a breaking of the mirror then, doesn't it? Everything goes dark and you die again. The hero and the princess. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yep.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is the princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, we've done this. Okay. Right. Have you considered that? No. Killing a princess? No, can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe... No, done that one. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Let's do that one.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Yes, great. Let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Yep, heard this.
She will lie.
Heard this as well.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Right,
we're supposed to save
again.
princesses, not
Yeah,
ignore him.
We've
He
heard
doesn't know
that
what
too.
he's talking.
Ernest, proceed to the cabin. Sort of mimicking the first run where we killed her, but I'm not going to kill her. Or maybe I am going to kill her and then decide that she's not dead.
Is almost entirely bare.
Because it's all belief,
the air
right?
is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement.
Yeah.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah. Okay, take the blade. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
It would. Enter the basement. Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open,
what we have
revealing
this
a
time?
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen
I think
light
that
in the room below.
if it's like
this is
got
an oppressive
that
place.
filled in, then we've
voice.
seen it before.
Who's there?
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means. Whether not fully white means that we've not heard it, and fully white means that we have. Or I don't know. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
No, I'm not. I'm doing whatever I
You walk down
like.
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hello, princess.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
There is.
She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
Focusing on the task in hand.
There you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, so this is really the first one again, isn't it? What? No. Why would I? Would you think that? Okay, yeah, I'm here. You caught me. Nuh-uh. I like that one. That's tempting. Yeah, let's go with nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Yes.
Maybe
See,
she
this
really
has
is a
gone
monster.
great now.
Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No, it isn't. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands
Ah.
and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
Yeah, stuff you, narrator.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Why do we want to talk? Surely we want to free you. Aren't we freeing you?
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Hey, I dropped the knife deliberately. Stuff you, narrator.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be
I
fine.
don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Oh, yeah? Not trying
Just
to
make
reason
sure
with
you
her.
don't forget about the blade on the floor.
I'm trying to add
Going
it to
to
the
need it.
amalgam. The massive writhing pile of princesses.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so now, a relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get out of here? How would I get you out of here? Yes. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? It's okay. We've talked enough. No, let's just go with how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
Nope.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't,
Yes.
well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Ugh. She doesn't sound very helpful.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Okay.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. She is. I'm sure of it.
What? Okay, I'm... okay, this is all the stuff that we've already done. How long have you been down here? Okay, we're talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yes. Let you free
know
somehow.
Why you're here?
No. No, no, no. Not slaying the princess. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Ooh, I do like not following the narrator.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you
Tug
to even
better.
imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
You think that, but they always lock the door.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
No. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Right. Again, she doesn't care about
She
that.
speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
She does. Yes,
If
I
we were
know.
stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out.
No.
Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Yeah,
You
it
hear
always
the click
does.
of a lock sliding into
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Is someone else here?
Cheeky narrator. Yeah, the narrator. Hey, let me out of here. No, I've done that before. Try the door. No, I've done that before. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Yep.
This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
No, go away.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
No. No, not easier for
I
me.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't
They did again, yes.
The knife.
They keep doing that.
Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You
Seen as you
won't
told me
like
to.
what happens if you do that.
Oh, yeah. Save the princess. Here we go.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the
I
massive,
really don't like this
unyielding
bit.
chain.
Yeah.
Cut into her flesh.
She just looks at me like that.
The blade is sharp, and you make
Ugh.
quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone. She pulls the
Ugh.
bleeding stub of her arm through the iron.
Okay,
She
thanks for
didn't
that.
so much as utter a sound.
Ugh.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her
Uh-huh.
fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Fierce
How is
gaze,
she
eh?
so composed after losing an arm? It's
She's a
she
monster
isn't even
in disguise.
bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, let us do that. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Oh,
You
yeah?
can't just let her escape into the world.
Yes, I can.
No, I just can't let her escape.
Oh,
into the
he's
world.
going to force me to stab her again, isn't
As the
he?
princess approaches
you
the bottom
dare.
stair, your body steps forward. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do
No,
that.
you
Watch
can't.
me.
You can. Okay, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Warn her! We've done the warning her
Stop
before.
that.
But not this particular princess, because this is the,
I
like,
thought this was a
snarky
little
one.
too easy.
Ah, she's jumping to the side.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade. Stop it. Stop
Yeah.
resisting me. I am.
Now I'm going to continue to resist if I'm allowed. I am! Brilliant! Okay, so this is still the same
blade.
princess. She's
Move
probably going to kill
the
me.
Blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
I am.
I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
What are you doing?
She steps forward and pries the blade from
Good.
the
Well
wicked
done,
end.
princess. Do it.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
You will, hopefully.
And then she slits your throat
Yeah.
with an almost clinical ease.
It was the only thing that she could do, right?
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Don't worry, princess. You can find your
This
way
is
out.
the end, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
afraid it is.
Eh.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I I hope it was worth it.
It was. Chapter 2, The Prisoner. The Prisoner?
You're on a path in the woods.
Yes.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Again?
And in the basement of that cabin...
A princess.
You're here
What a
to
surprise.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Not convinced. Okay, I'm getting instead... wait. No. Done those. Okay, no, but I died. What am I... No, I've done that one as well. Oh, you character, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin. Okay, just proceed to the cabin. I've done all of the exploring bits before.
Before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie. She will cheat.
Yada, yada, yada. Got it.
Yes, don't believe a word she says.
Nah.
Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink. Yes, skeptic.
Did you just
Hello.
say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Nah.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Oh, I like the skeptic. Proceeded to the cabin. When did the skeptic appear? Is this the first time we've encountered the skeptic? I'm sure I've encountered the skeptic before.
Is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
The mirror's a lie.
Pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Okay, I think that the cabin reflects the mood of the princess, because it seems to be different, and it seems to be different along with the princess. So yeah, I think the cabin reflects the mood of the princess.
Is an iron table bolted to the floor.
Right.
A pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yep, not taking that.
The blade is your implement.
Ah.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, and we're not going to approach the mirror because there's no point, it's not there. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. No, I'm going to ignore that. Enter the basement!
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Really?
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Skeptic? How dare you betray me?
Are you sure? What if she... I don't know... turns it against us?
Yeah.
Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which she won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Yeah, right, narrator.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm trusting you.
Okay, take the blade. Hey, don't I get a say in this here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex.
Huh.
We take the knife as we go.
Do we?
Wonderful. You do exactly that. Sweeping the blade from the
I'm
table.
not sure I like the skeptic as much anymore.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
I
No, you
think
don't
we need
have
to
do
carve
anything, but you do
the
well
skeptic
to
out
use
of it
it
somehow.
regardless. Moving on.
The mirror disappeared again. But as I said, the mirror is a
The door
fake.
to the basement creaks open,
It
revealing
does.
an old stone staircase. A
Okay.
few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path.
This is
dancing
indicating that
across
we've done this
glimmering
one
patches
before.
of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Yeah.
Her
Slimy
voice,
mossy.
harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear?
It is.
Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I
Uh-huh.
wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
Nope. We've come down here before.
You walk down the
Oh
stairs.
wow, she's
and lock
really
eyes with the
tied in this
princess.
time.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Right. He's really determined to have that princess tied up this time.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
No.
Have you noticed the
No, not
empty
really.
chain on the wall? Odd that in
Yeah.
a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Indeed.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not planning on doing that. Let's see. Sit with her. Yes. Leave the princess in the basement. No. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Got it.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
All right.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sit where you were told to sit. Yes.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor.
Indeed.
Still a good distance away from her.
Ah.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Need to free you somehow. Not sure how that's going to happen. My intentions, what you mean? I've been here before, and I'm the only one who remembers that. What happens after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Okay.
Maybe it'll fit.
Maybe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Uh-huh. Okay, inspect the shackle. What's the other thing? What are the other options? You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? Nope. I've been here before. No, we've done that one. What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you. No, okay, slay the princess. Okay, there isn't a. So there's only inspect the shackle. There we go.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
We're inspecting the shackle. It's the only weird thing here.
And why is that?
Well, apart from a chained up princess.
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key.
Yeah.
Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Yeah, let's do that.
Is it the second we put our wrist into it?
Yep, definitely.
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Ah, well done,
But
skeptic.
what if he's telling the truth? He isn't.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Yeah. Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall.
Uh-huh.
The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Tough, do it.
What is that supposed to mean? Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yep, thought it might do that.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Okay.
Excuse me? Yes?
Yes.
Are we stuck here now?
Yeah. Hooray.
Yes.
No, well, at least we've got a friend.
So it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife.
Nah.
We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Yeah. Funny. What are we going to do now?
What are we supposed to do now?
I spy with my little eye something beginning with, D. Doorway.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Ah! I spy with my little eye something beginning with horrendous death. Okay.
That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
What's
Not
that?
to touch things we're specifically told not to touch. No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Right. Okay. So we're both stuck. What should we do? Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence. What should we do? Yeah. What should we do? This might be the thing to go. So we're still... Yeah. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Yeah. Okay. So we're both stuck here. Did you know this was going to happen to me? Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. All right. Not one for small talk, are you? So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Wow. She really doesn't have a lot to say. Not one for small talk.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Right.
That's rude.
No. I mean, she's stuck in a cell, and some idiot walks in and traps himself in the thing next door to her. You know, that's not rude. It's just like she's slightly annoyed with us, potentially. Or potentially just annoyed with her situation. Wait in silence.
Princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for.
Well, there's an
You're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
No, it's not. I mean, she might talk more in a while.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
What are we missing?
But there isn't.
Ha!
Time passes.
Ah, that is what time does.
It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same.
Okay.
It is cold.
And silent.
And silent. At least the world is safe.
Yes.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Okay.
She's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yes.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Really?
How exactly does that work?
Yeah.
It just does.
Don't
But
think
your
so.
line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And
Ah.
after that, even more time passes again.
Great.
And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist.
That's true.
That's just how things work.
Yes. Alright.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The
Go on.
differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there,
Yeah.
but then they get larger and larger.
Right. Hey, have you noticed the basement's changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Doesn't mean I
Still
can't
rude.
inflict it on you. Continue to wait in silence. Alright, so how quickly is this place going to change?
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework,
And
watch
roots.
lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Okay, we're both immortal, which is interesting. Because we both don't need to eat or drink, so we're both immortal, right?
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks
Indeed.
around us are starting to erode.
Definitely.
She hasn't starved. I guess
Both
she hasn't.
immortal. Well, ooh, look at that.
Even
Okay.
more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both.
Nice.
Time continues to pass,
And pass.
and pass, and pass,
Yeah, that's nice.
until suddenly there are no walls.
Ah.
And then,
And then there's no narrator?
I think he's gone.
Yes, I think he's gone too. I can see that the stuff's appearing around us.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin.
We
And
did.
nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
That's true.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Yeah, sorry, princess. Your time's done. Bye. Absorbed by the others. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go?
Same place the others went.
Try and find her?
Nah, she'll be fine.
Is that a...
It is.
Why is it here?
Same reason it was last time. Of course you're scared. This is the end of you, but it's not the end. It's just, okay, it's just approach the mirror. We've done both of those other choices, I think. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yeah, that's what
You're
you said
right.
the other time.
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
Okay.
Fear.
Yeah, okay, we're taking another of the different entities in with us, which is interesting. The voice feels small, distant as you approach. Okay. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Okay, I'm even more withered. You're unraveled. What's unraveled mean? I have no idea. To find yourself in the long quiet again. Oh, you find yourself in the long quiet again. Proceed to the cabin. Hello there, weird princess. You are at the cabin. I am. Approach her. Yes. Okay.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
Is there?
We're supposed to be there.
Are we?
Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. I never get any further than this. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people, yes.
There's a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people.
Okay.
Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us.
No.
They do not last.
Okay, yeah, we're still immortal. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself.
Okay.
She will make for a patient heart.
Oh, good.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Great. Well, that's your take on it. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Right. Okay, so we're stacking in, like, as many good versions of the princess as we can, so that when she awakens, she's a nice princess. That's my approach. Unless we're supposed to be giving her, like, every emotion. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is someone else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessel had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. Oh, okay, yeah. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. I can find him? Interesting. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. He does, and I know, he does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. Let's just go with that.
I am on the cusp of my awakening.
Right.
Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Interesting. So she might not need too many more princesses. That's good to know. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Good question.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something.
Okay.
But nothing cannot exist on its own. And
Right.
because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay. That's nice. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Yep. One.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh, brilliant.
And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Okay.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Interesting. Okay, so we're on the last one. I'm ready to go back. I'm excited to bring you another happy princess. Maybe a happy princess. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm going back. I'm just going to... I'm not going to go back. I'm just going to stay here forever. No. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you,
Yes?
each of us will finally know what we are.
Ooh, this is cool. Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Brilliant. You do that. And everything goes dark. And I die! Okay. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
We are back here
onwards.
again. brilliant.
And at the end of that
but what we'll do is we'll continue on and see if we can get the last princess in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.